Good day, we are here to present about the developed marketing plan of Maybank. So we need to take a look for the mission of Maybank, which is humanizing financial service, which being the heart of the community. With this, Maybank will make financial service simple, intuitive and accessible, build trust partnership for a sustainable future together, and also treat everyone with respect, dignity, fairness and integrity. Besides, Maybank stated its version in the latest annual report as we will chart our path toward achieving our M25 aspiration to be the preferred community bank in Asia. Maybank objectives are to obtain the reasonable assurance about whether the financial statement of the group and of the bank as a whole are free from the material misstatement, whether due to the fraud or error, and to issue an auditor's report that includes our opinions. A PESA analysis is a way for acquiring a broad understanding of the environment in which an industry operates. The political factor is about government involvement and regulation that Maybank is dealing with political instability with 3 new prime ministers in 3 years and the present government holding a thin majority. Next, the economic factors are those have a direct financial impact on the broader economy. According to the bank's annual report, the re-implementation of the MCO and domestic political turbulence caused a drop in Maybank share prices. Moreover, people preference and choices are shifting, requiring businesses and banks to reconsider their marketing and branding strategies. Banks try to better understanding its consumers and to become their trusted lifestyle and business partner. Furthermore, technological is also one of the factors affecting the banking industry, whereas the most common technology in the banking industry is online banking. In Maybank, they are using the MAE apps, which is an e-wallet where it can make banking transactions easier and convenient whereas you go. Next, legal factor is an important whereas different countries has different regulation in the banking industry. Based on the Maybank annual report, a disciplinary policy has been designed to give a framework for dealing with disciplinary concern in a fair, consistent and compliant manner with the current labor laws and employment standards. Last but not least, in the environment, many of the banks has been going paperless, which is they are not going to use the paper transaction. So the Maybank has always been detected to making a positive difference to the environment, as Maybank only print a limited number of hard copies of their annual report on eco-friendly papers. So, Maybank SWOT analysis analyzed the brand by strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. So, from annual report of Maybank, we can know that Maybank has its strengths as it is the largest bank in the Malaysia due to its number of branches that located all around the country, as Maybank did consist a consumer base of around 21 million people. So, Maybank have an international footprint in 17 countries. Besides, Maybank revealed that their return on asset and return on equity are much better than the industry and sector norms, which also resulted in a high dividend growth. On the other hand, Maybank also did have their weaknesses, as Maybank was confronted with the fact that the majority of its banking operations are mostly focused in and around Malaysia and Singapore, resulting in a limited worldwide penetration. Furthermore, the majority of Maybank revenues come from the retired bank and Islamic bank only. However, Maybank still have opportunity to expand their business sites in the field. Once the bank has the operating license, there are several options to grow into other nations such as Laos. Maybank may concentrate on banking service implementation since the rise of the internet banking will enhance the client base. So the Maybank also need to consider the threats that they will be faced for now or future. Maybank must address changes in economic policy in Southeast Asian countries, which will have a substantial impact of the bank. Furthermore, the current global macroeconomic condition will have the impact on the bank's performance. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Lee Patience, batch number 270429. Now I would like to explain the marketing objective of Maybank. Marketing objectives are defined attainable goals created to not only offer general guidance but also drive actions. Maybank announced the M25 plan, which is a long-term goal from 2021 to 2025 in order to promote sustainability, enhance competitiveness, and focus on new value drivers. Maybank targets to achieve a return on equity between 13% to 15%, as well as earnings per share more than 100 cents by 2025. They are driving toward their objective since the return of equity rose from 8.1% in 2020 to 9.8% in 2021, and the earnings per share also increased 12 cents from 57.7 cents in 2020 to 69.7 cents in 2021. Therefore, clearly defined marketing objectives will help in the creation of effective marketing strategy. Next, I will explain the market strategy. First is segmentations. Maybank operates in 7 segments which include consumer banking, corporate banking, Islamic banking, wealth management, insurance and takaful, asset management, as well as investment banking. Second is targeting. Maybank organizations target two types of group, which is individual and institutions clients using their products and services. In consumer banking, they target customers in millennial and Gen Z generations using debit and credit card to complete basic transactions. Meanwhile, they provide commercial financing, trade finance, cash management, and factoring service to SME businesses, private individuals, investors, entrepreneurs, non-profit organizations, and other clients in corporate banking. Next is positioning. Maybank aspires to become Malaysia's largest and leading financial service group, providing a wide range of banking services in order to defend and expand its customer base, produce more effective and efficient revenue, expand beyond financial service, and bolster its market positions. That's all from me. Thank you.
I'm LOKH matrix number 2X7060. Now I'm going to present about the marketing mix, the 4P strategy, which are the product, price, place, and promotion. 4 of these components are interconnected and work together. The success of Maybank is supported by the marketing mix as it helps to position the brand of the bank and help to compete in the market. Thus, Maybank achieve their goals. Let's start with the first strategy, which is the product strategy. It can be divided into 2 categories, which are core service and supplementary service. Core service is the main financial service that bank provided to the customers, and it focuses on the demand of the customer. As we know, Maybank is one of the largest banks in Malaysia that provides a lot of financial services like commercial banks by giving out loans or placing deposit by customers, and also investment bank and insurance. On the other hand, the supplementary service is the service given by the bank to the customer after they sell their products to the customer in order to make sure they fulfill the demand of the customer by customer care or giving some financial advice. The second is the price strategy. For a bank, interest rate is known as the price. The cost, customer, competitor, and constraint influence the pricing strategy. Due to the competition with other financial institutions, banks need to have a competitive price. The cost is different, depends on the product and market trend. Bank Negara Malaysia and government policies can also affect the interest rate as well as the price too. Government regulations oversee the financial sectors, and a large portion of pricing is outside of the individual firm's control. However, most of the price of the services are same as the top bank from domestic and abroad. I will continue with the place strategy. It refers to how the banks distribute the financial service to the customers. The emphasis on convenience, availability, and competitive aspects of banking service goods has significantly modified customers' expectations. Before the development of technology, the bank used the most traditional method, which is the branch full of the financial service to provide for the customers. But with the invention of technology, the banks can distribute their financial service to the customer by many ways like ATM, online internet banking, and also digital banking. Besides having branches in domestic, Maybank also opened their overseas branches like in Singapore, Cambodia, and also Pakistan. Last but not least is the promotion strategy. It is known as how the bank interacts with their customer to enhance its image and reputation and to promote their financial services. Maybank choose to promote their financial services by the traditional advertising and also digital advertising. Maybank also developed their own apps like Maybank to You and post their advertising on Facebook and other social media. With the promotion strategy, it helped Maybanks to interact with their customer easily and know the demand of the customers.
A very good day to doctor. My name is YEONG CHING and my metric number is 28150. Now I will continue to present the digital marketing. Digital marketing refers to the business advertising their brands, product or services via digital channels such as website, email, mobile applications, social media, and search engine. For the CEO of Maybank declared that the bank aspired to be the digital bank of choice by prioritizing its customer preferences and transitioning to create next generation customer experiences. For example, Maybank entered social media in the Asia Pacific because it believes social media influence consumer purchasing decisions. Generally, Maybank advertises itself mainly through traditional advertisements and digital marketing. Maybank has established an user engagement applications and actively publishing contents on social media website. For example, Maybank provide instructions information on Maybank to you website and social media sites to educate customers about malware frauds and raise awareness among its customer base. Furthermore, Maybank also maintains its awareness through TV commercials, outdoor advertising, print advertisements, social media interactions, and so on. In May 2022, Maybank official website is Malaysia's most visited banking website, with almost 9.6 million monthly visitors. SEO can increase website visitors. SEO refers to the practice of optimizing the website contents, technical setup, and reach, such that the bank pages appear at the top of search engine result for a given set of keyword terms. SEO methods are extremely helpful in digital marketing campaign. Moreover, Maybank must also involve all aspects of its marketing operations to maximize peer-to-peer sharing potentials. As we know, the audience likely to share the content they are interested in and perhaps motivate their family members and friends to become consumers. That's all from me. Now I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi and good day, Prof. My name is Tintingi with matrix number 271333. So I will continue the presentation with the topic of 4P to 4C in Maybank. So the first element is from product to core creation. The core creation is needed to create a new or more value for a product. For instance, Maybank became the first bank in Malaysia that provides electronic services with ATM, which developed the superior value in their services and promoted its internet-based product to their customer, which is credit card and debit card. So Maybank also created their internal banking portal, which is Maybank to You, to convince their customers to do transferring and their payment anytime. So the second element is from price to currency. Both price and currency have a continuously influence on bank profitability. So bank will charge the fees from their customers depending on their services that they use. For instance, the customer who wants to open a current account in Maybank need to pay for service charge of 10 ringgit per half year. Besides, to replace their bank card, customer need to pay about 12 ringgit, and customer need to pay for 20 ringgit if they close the current account within 3 months from the opening day. So the third element is from place to convenient activation. In contrast to traditional marketing, products are now available through a peer-to-peer distribution model that make use of technology such as Maybank online portal. Thus, customers may access their products and services whenever they want without visiting to a physical bank. Besides, Maybank ensures corporate competitiveness by partnering with the ride-hailing service, which is Grab, to further the adoption and widespread use of cashless. So in addition, Maybank also collaborates with Tropicana Corp, ICT, UDA Holdings to offer home financing options for first-time home buyers. So the last element is promotion to conversation. When it comes to digital marketing, most of the promotional and advertising strategy has been moved to digitalized methods. In order to engage with their customers, Maybank has released its own online apps and is active in publishing advertisement content on social networking sites. In addition, Maybank also created a customer satisfaction form, which can be found in the online platform to collect feedback from the customers. So that's all from our group. Thank you.